Hello, the for me, my crab, baby, biara, what they share me. I am him, Debbie, my son, baby. Now, on him say, oh, share me, lifestyle TV, your DebbyQueen talk show soon. I will now share me, set so I know a baby, Sianya, my baby. I promodin kakra, Adriania kakra. Ubefanya ma wo mintino me nko bebia fa book ne pen na ne pakra obepiem wo ha sei no follow ne passion na oye banker ba ene ne passion eye aduane nya e di na ko baby bebre enti ne owo ha oba beka ne story na wo fi a wa fa bi di abo obreye me ka wo se bebia megina me de DebbyQueen talk show bro eye La Palm Royal Beach Hotel me twin every looks Afrique na menim every KL makeover matade every drills blends na mensa Eye by Emis Eticon. Me basisi I will share more lifestyle TV Mediani DebbyQueen.
Rise and shine, it's another day to stay on point. Toast is Friday, it's still on point. Watch is Friday all day long. Still on point, yes, it's still on point.
It's still on point.
Watch is Friday,
it's still on point.
For your bread,
it's creamy.
For your toast,
it's still on point.
It's yummy, delicious.
It's still on point.
Still on point, yes, it's still on point.
It's still on point.
Still on point, yes, it's still on point.
It's still on point.
For your toast, it's still on point.
It's still on point.
Fortune spread, it's yummy, delicious.
It's still on point.
Fortune spread, delicious, creamy, and always on point. This advert is FDA approved.
Introducing the new Jama washing powder with multi-enzymes that helps remove stubborn stains.
It has a nice fragrance. Not harsh on my hands. Foams easily. And removes stains well.
Oh, I still to be.
Ma, you brought 5 big sachets of new Jama washing powder.
Yes, ma'am.
It really removes stains. It has a nice fragrance.
Yes, ma'am.
Then add 30 sacks of Jama washing powder to your engagement list.
Hey!
Jama.
Yes, ma'am.
New Jama washing powder for cleaner, fresher wash. Your partner for clean clothes. This advert is FDA approved.
Mema akwaba say unya otwen honhom twen me a mekoje aboafo nkrato eba e na se na mesika no me was special guest wa ha say special guest no wa fa experiences mu bebre marketing background banka kakra na ene we di nanam echi na kuma ne passion obebroni beka ne passion echi ama ene or the CEO and founder of Randacakes and more what in dim eda esanso ye CEO of Sweet Shops Ghana who call social media na abe for 10 times so obehu no ho bebre na na CEO na nkasa wa ha enti me studio audience muma yen fan sembo enhia CEO and founder of Randacakes and more Rachael Opoku. Thank you. I don't know what you have for us, but in Komochuchi na what do you have for us today? What are we doing?
Today we'll be doing a very simple breakfast meal, pancakes, something very simple you can do at home. You don't need a lot of ingredients, you don't need a lot of tools, just the very basics, and we are good to go.
Okay. So we are going to talk about your life,
Oh, okay.
your transition and everything. So whilst you are preparing the pancake, then is the permission granted?
Yes, please.
Okay, and the studio audience, Mamu nim pancake, ye Mamu share you feel no, and no be abaha or your experienced teacher, Mefanisa, or Baba Chay in our pancake. Now what's a Dianamuka crying to Papa, oh, Mammy will fear, oh, sorry, and pa. Why a quick breakfast at Momu? I watch almost say Randacakes and more. We'll share what DebbyQueen Talkshow tonight. Mamma, yeah, one way, the animal kunum, no name, and then Monsa. Because experienced teacher, I have one corner page, this was on a movie. So, Randa Fire call.
So we are starting with flour. I think they call it in Tree Isam.
Yeah.
Yes, so just the basics. So you just need flour. Permit me to clean my hands, please. I have wipes here.
Okay. That's fine. You used to be a banker. What happened? Why did you transition from a banker to a caterer or a baker, or how you call yourself? What happened?
I found myself in a space where the bank was demanding. My side hustle, which is the cake, was also demanding. Personal life too was demanding. You know, the boyfriend, girlfriend, all of it was also demanding. It got to a point where I couldn't blend all of it together. So I had to make a very, very big decision. It took me a while to make that decision. I sought counsel, I prayed, I asked friends and family, everybody. And the final decision was one has to go. And of course, I chose what I like to do best, which is baking. And so I let go of the bank and I pursued my passion. And the rest, they say, is history.
So how long have you been in your, since you started?
Time is 6 years, because I left the bank in 2018 and I started Randa full time in 2019.
When you are starting as an entrepreneur, it's not easy. Was there a moment or time that you felt like giving up and going back to your banking, or maybe another, exploring another ventures?
Oh, it was not about going back to banking, but there were days and times that I really cried because I just moved, I transitioned, and I would say there were things I was supposed to do, which I did not do. One of it, I would say, is is internship or apprenticeship. I wish I had the opportunity of being an apprentice to a baker or somebody, but I didn't get that opportunity. I just transitioned from baking to banking, and it was difficult because yes, you could learn how to bake, you know how to bake, but managing a business, it requires a lot, and so that's where I struggled. But we've grown, we've seen it all, and I can say we are doing well.
You cried because people were not patronizing you, or the funds to start, or what actually made you feel like you want to cry?
The crying had to do with not being able to satisfy my customers' needs. It broke me down. I cried. There were days that I felt like, God, what is really happening? But I pushed through, and we've come a long way. That's what I'll say.
Sugar, nutmeg, so what did you just add to the flour?
Okay, so apart from the flour, I added salt, our normal everyday table salt. I added a little bit of baking powder. I don't know the tree name of baking powder.
Oh yeah, because
yes. I added powder, and I'm coming to add sugar. I think they call it a citri, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm adding sugar to my
must you always measure it?
Yes, you must measure.
Because you are using a measuring cup.
So if I'm doing it at home for myself, the truth is I don't measure. I just know I need a little bit of flour, a little bit of this. Yes, my mouth is really sweet. So I add a lot of milk, sometimes I go an extra mile to add a little bit of cheese. It's optional. It's not.
Madam, we if you're better than
it's not. Yes, so that's it. And now I'm coming to add milk. This is just your full cream milk, any brand of your choice. I'm coming to add milk to it. Like I said, if I were doing it for myself at home, I wouldn't measure. I'll just pour it in. But I'm using a cup. This is just a measuring cup. 1 cup. And I'm adding a little more just to make it nicer. So this is inkosia, right? Yes, so that's it. So egg. I think the fancy says in chefwa.
I
remember when I used to work in a bank, I was posted to Takrady, and when I heard the name in chefwa, I really laughed. I was like, what are they talking about?
So, being in the business for 6 years, I know there are a lot of caterers, bakers, and everything. What key strategies did you implement to make Randacakes stand out?
For me, I've always thought about putting the human being first. I believe in building lasting relationships. It's yes, the money is good, the money is nice, it pays the bills, it takes us on trips and all of that. But I would put the customer first. I always ask myself, if this is done to me, would I like it? And then I also believe that Randa is my ministry. I've always said that I came to a realization that indeed Randa is my ministry. It's how I'm able to share God's word. It's how I'm able to touch life and transform life. So I take it very serious and very personal. So for me, it is my ministry.
That's why we see you pastoring a lot of NGOs or foundations.
Yes, I like to do that. Okay, so let me go a little personal with my life.
Okay.
I wasn't born with a silver spoon.
Okay.
Neither was I born with even a metal spoon. I just managed life. Whatever it is that I had, I managed. So the whole Randa thing came about because I wanted to survive. That's all I knew how to do. My mother used to bake. And so when things became extremely, extremely difficult that I couldn't bear anymore, the only thing I knew how to do was to bake. So right in front of our house, I just put a small table. I started with cupcakes and meat pie. So that is how it started for me. And I don't want any girl child I know to go through the same thing that I went through.
Yeah.
Just to make life a little easy and better for them, I like to carry along the girl child.
So you took risks.
Yes.
You wanted to take risks, and then you knew how to bake. That was the only thing.
That was all.
Option for
That was
you.
all I knew
and
how
then you
to
started baking, and today you are here.
Yes, please.
Okay, that's
Yes,
fine.
please. So currently in my my team, we have 90% women and just 10% of men.
Okay, so that means you even have men to train.
Yes,
You
just a
do
few of
training
them.
as well, right?
We do
Okay.
we do training.
Okay, so now you've added a lot. You are now coming to tell us the next step for the pancake.
I'm just mixing it together.
Okay.
That's it. If you don't have, this is a balloon mix. If you don't have, you can use your normal bankuta or your spoon or something, and you just stir it up together.
What
and
are the
that's it.
common or some mistakes you made whilst entering or being in this entrepreneur journey? Some of the mistakes along the line.
I really did not get anybody to tell me, do it this way or do it that way. I didn't get that. And so a lot of the things I did was trial and error. If you come to me and you ask me, can you do this? Even if I don't know how to do it, because I needed to survive, I'll tell you I know how to do it. Just because we need to put a roof over our head, pay the bills and all of that. So I'll tell you I know how to do it.
You know how to do it and it goes wrong.
That is it. It goes wrong and I'm hiding. I'm like, man, this customer is going to blast me. But I have collected the money, so I'll try and show my face a little bit. It was difficult, I would say. The years of survival was a lot. It was over 10 years because we just had to survive. And so when a customer comes to us, whether we know how to do it, myself and my siblings, we would find a way around it because we don't want that money to go. If the money goes, we can't pay school fees, we can't pay house rent, we just can't do nothing. So the years of survival was a lot. But when the time came that it was time to do it and do it right, I did it right. I left the bank. I went to a proper catering school outside the country. I came back, and I would say it's been beautiful since then.
Or taking risks. Also, and I say, I can't say taking risks. Dear Wayne Pana, will you still sit at where you are, or will you want to move and find your purpose? Mama Simana Mendane me hona yeba. Pancake ni seni a esi kwani ni die. Ebe guy pa intino. Me basisi America o se mediane or hima Debbie. Yeni Randacakes and more. See you, Rachael Puku ne etwin common. Now show me what lifestyle to you. Me basisi a.
Rise and shine, it's another day to stay on point. Toast is Friday, it's still on point. Watch is Friday all day long. Still on point, yes, it's still on point.
It's still on point.
Watch is Friday,
It's still on point.
for your bread,
It's creamy.
for your toast.
It's still on point.
It's yummy, delicious.
It's still on point.
Still on point, yes, it's still on point.
It's still on point.
Still on point, yes, it's still on point.
It's still on point.
For your toast, it's still on point.
It's still on point.
Fortune spread, it's yummy, delicious.
It's still on point.
Fortune Spread Delicious, creamy, and always on point. This advert is FDA approved.
Introducing the new Jama washing powder with multi-enzymes that helps remove stubborn stains.
It has a nice fragrance. Not harsh on my hands. Foams easily. And removes stains well.
Oh, I still to be.
Ma, he brought 5 big sachets of new Jama washing powder.
Yes, ma.
It really removes stains. It has a nice fragrance.
Yes, ma.
Then add 30 sacks of Jama washing powder to your engagement list.
Yes, ma.
New Jama washing powder for cleaner, fresher wash. Your partner for clean clothes. This advert is FDA approved.
Miss Simon Wakwaba Eba DebbyQueen talk show. Your #1 youth entrepreneurship and lifestyle show. Send ya wosi hono CEO of Randacakes na abahase na ene oche and pancake esanso any year che na brabo mumsem. Ansa na ebeko no te say she took a risk of following a passion and any na be doing. Na ansa na obeko banking ejuma. The only thing she knew to do was baking because nani mami had to cake. And she started with a cupcake. Then I would feel I would do a brabo. What are you willing to start up with? What are you willing to do for yourself at that chibi? Also bet to me your platform. I inspire for into the pancake and say, baby, how you do no? Funny you do.
Okay, so we are done mixing. We're just coming to start baking the cupcake. So if you don't have the pancake machine, you can just use your frying pan.
Okay.
That's all. Just
frying pan. Yes,
please.
Okay.
Frying pan and oil. So let's heat up the machine a bit, and when it's hot, then we start baking.
So how long must it stay heated?
Oh, as long as we just need a little heat. We don't need so much. Just a little, and that's it.
How do you stay motivated in this industry? Because Debiano, creativity, bakers, catering, new trends, wedding cake, different types of styling and dressing. How do you stay innovative and creativity with your leadership and creative skills?
Staying motivated, it has to do with sometimes I just close my eyes. I don't really look at a lot of the competition around me. I just close my eyes because I have a focus. My focus is to serve. My focus is to just put a smile on the face of my customers. So that so long as I am doing that, and my customers are telling me, Rachel, you are doing it and doing it well, or do it this way or do it that way, I am okay. I just close my eyes to all of it. When it comes to innovation, the world is evolving. So I can't pretend I am not in the world. So I take up courses. I go on the net, I search for new ideas and new things, and I infuse it into what I am currently doing.
Okay.
So that's it.
Okay, so based on this, if you are supposed to turn back the hands of time, and you see a little Rachael about 10 years ago, casting your mind back, what one piece of advice would you have given to yourself?
Wow.
Before starting Randacakes?
I really would have. I think I've asked myself this question, but I don't have the answer because God knows that the me that I am today, I never saw it coming. I never, if you wake me up and you tell me, Rachael, you are going to be somebody like this, you're going to own a company, you have people, I'll tell you, you're either dreaming or you're lying, or you're telling me something. But my younger self, I'll tell my younger self, you can do it.
And you have done it.
That's just what I'll tell my younger self, because there was a lot of negativity around me, a lot of it's not possible, a lot of it's not possible, a lot of you can't do it. But I would have told myself, you can do it. And just maybe I would have done much more than I have done now. Just maybe.
Okay. Is the heater now ready? So
yes, please, it is.
Okay,
it is. So we need to just line up the pan. So we are using 14 margarine, just a little bit of it.
That's 14 all-purpose season.
Okay.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Please, like I said, at home you can just use your frying pan and then that's all. Your pastry brush and.
Moko Jomuso, I know my Fortune Delicious, any action, Fortune Delicious all-purpose margarine, papa, ebema wo pancake na okosia obi bia wo ye bia ebema ni different tastes.
Okay, so we just allow it.
So how long does it normally take?
A few minutes, between 2 to 3 minutes, and we're ready. So you just turn it around.
You just turn it. So Yeah. I know you do training as well.
Yes, please.
Why did you decide to do training? A lot of people are doing training. Why do you also decide to do training? Is it because you are seeing it, the money aspect now? So you want to stay motivated to teach other people what you couldn't learn before you started?
No, it has to do with people have inquired a lot. So I actually put a stop on training, but I keep getting people asking we want to come and train. So I said, okay, fine, just come. So for now, we just do one-on-one trainings. We don't do the group trainings. Actually, it's more like an internship. You learn on the job. So whilst we are working, you are learning for between 3 to 6 months.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So after the internship, they work with Randacakes.
It's a choice. It's not fixed. If you want to work with us, fine. If you want to go and start your own,
tell us about Sweet Shops Ghana, because that's the same you.
Oh yes, that's so.
What's the difference?
Sweet Shops, there's no difference. I just needed to separate my different products. Sweet Shops came about during my banking days when we have TGIF and all of that. So I told my people that instead of we buying, I can do it for them. And so that's how I started.
Okay.
And the name Sweet Shops, actually, it was a PA. His name is Ben.
Okay.
We're just sitting talking. We're like, let's do something. What can we call it? And he said, we started looking for names, and the name just Sweet Shops. I'm like, okay, Sweet Shops. And that's how it came about. Yes, it just came about on one of our discussions.
Okay. Then it's really looking delicious, pa. So 2 to 3 minutes, then it should be ready.
Yes, please. So you can choose any topping of your choice.
So we'll be adding toppings. What toppings do you have?
That's syrup.
Okay.
That's ice and sugar.
So
and these are
golden syrup.
Yes, you can just call it maple syrup or something.
And then ice and sugar.
Yes, please.
And then we have, what toppings is there?
This is cherries. We just cut.
We have cherries.
Small bit. Hey,
yes. Cherries. Oko kaishina oko kamu. Ntinu pacho. Muntie west ni. Golden syrup.
So this one is done.
Okay, this one is ready. So I should
later.
Sure. Please, studio audience. Nipa ba kumbra no be kanhwe. Na on man the comments. Okay. Sure. So you can pass here. Come and join us here on stage.
So you should choose any one of her choice.
Okay. So we have toppings here. What toppings do you want? Come and stand by me. We have syrup. Let me help you out with it. What's your name? Judith. Okay. So did you know how to do pancake, or you learned it today? Today. So you make some for your parents or your boyfriend?
My parents.
Your parents. I just say on dating. And mama unko dine chill. Hey, maybe she was not about them already. Okay. Just say we know me out the pan. What do you say, sister? Anya she. Me she ngu sana.
Oh yeah.
Na ka obeti. Na madam, we dey undi bi won.
No, I'm okay.
No problem. Na me kra me ma. Me know me the pan. Me kunu a no onim dada. Ebusuafo nyina anim. Me ba why? Tobo ana. Men pro. The way I say, tell her something. What do you have to say? It's your first time eating pancakes?
No. Pancakes. I don't really like it, but
today, dear, you like it.
I'd like to try this one.
So, what do you have to say to Madam Rachael?
Well, it's very nice. And also, I really enjoy it and love it. So I think you did a good job.
Thank you.
On a scale of 10, how will you rate the pancake?
9.5.
Hey, that's my BC and kind of the inner pound. Mumbai say man, I brought us. Men come over be watching. When I buy it, I say, oh, buy it. Okay, into the second batch now. Let me say, studio audience now, come be more jealous. You better move me into my bone. Whoever is watching, any young girl watching you right now and wants to start a business, what 2 advice would you give? People think that you need a startup capital before you can start a business. you took a risk, you had passion in you, and you followed it. What advice would you give to anyone watching you who wants to go into this venture?
It depends on the kind of business you want to do. So in my case, I had no capital. All I did was I was fortunate to get people who just believed in me. So I just went to them and I said, I can bake cake, I can do pie. So what they did was, okay, take a deposit, do the pie, do the cake, and bring it. And that's how I started. So we grew from one customer to the next customer to the next customer. So that's how it has been for us. I had no capital, no capital at all. All I had was what I knew how to do and just a little bit of convincing, and that was it.
And yet, ejuma bia na obetumi de capital aye den ahyase. Onim se owo nyansa ne nimde. Okwa abonten a obetumi aye de anane maame e de atete ne free ne mbofo ase ene odi aye nsa no ejuma ono so e de hwe omo 10 years of survival. This is how far the Lord has brought her and her business. Utifia minim se ofa bibi efree. Madam Rachael, CEO of Randacakes and Sweet Shops. Abrabo and semni ejuma waba be born fefe pancake pancake me sure say na bebre na omo hwe even your studio audience bebre na omo nim na de wetumi ehu se ne yesi pancake me da se onya a otwen ho hwe me wo lifestyle TV so na ansa na ye be kono ma me se mana me dan me ho na ye ba obehu achede am sponsors wo de jane kwan me ba sisi a me da se onya otwen hum etwen me Rwanda ye da se oba show ni so ene yen be che wa brabo wa kire yen intelligence kakra entrepreneurship kakra san anwe aduana ma ye didi a ye sponsors nso se omu nja wo sa akwa intino bell aqua mineral water any bell beverages ama ye nsuo ni drink se ye mfama sanso na the GC brand wo honam beto so ni wo twinwi ni wo bibia nso e package we ma wo ma Africa. When say you use fortune or purpose margarine, I ebi shemu, or fortune spread out with media, I do my yaman swama customers in shemu. Souvenirs are who do be shemu and afford fried cooking oil. I like soap almost some package. Now sweet aroma prints, SA plug way. And my entrepreneurs and it was 6 years in the game. It hasn't been easy. Before you even started, you were a banker. You left, followed your passion and purpose, and you are here today. So this is to tell you to keep doing what you are doing and keep motivating and inspiring the generation. Samsung easy grab. I'm a food sponsor. I will show you soon. Randacakes do, but easy grab. See, package with my coffee out. Kamana, there's a wool resamino. Into yada say, Oba show you so. Into Madam Randa say, Obi per se on joining classes na ya we na say we dey near the Omoko social media. They want to have access to you to do their events and yeah. What's your contact or handles? I want to reach you on
social media, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok is Randacakes and more. Our phone number is 0266 608165.
Business only.
Yes, please.
Business only. Men friend business only. Who say we need be after men ko friend on the. Hi, you are beautiful. You person I'm Mediani or him and Debbie Mida, as I say, when you're trying to share me lifestyle TV. So now make house said, yeah, DebbyQueen talk show, bro, La Palm Royal Beach Hotel, Opa Baby Ajiwa Home, or wedding, or conference, will be our person, La Palm, venue, big space at the mouth. Menels by Amy Eticom, Sansona, Menim, by KL Makeover, Michirin, if we looks afraid, Namata DJ, if we girls. Blends, La Palm Royal Beach Hotel, any DebbyQueen Talk Show season 5, bro. Make I also meet DebbyQueen, more lifestyle TV. Now say na ebe sans social, it does